Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to be looking at one of my own games and we're going to see what I did right, what I did wrong. And so let's just check it out. I was playing Abaddon this game and I have a pretty good track record on Abaddon. Uh, but yeah, I didn't play that well this game. I made some stupid item decisions and I made a lot of decisions that led to just some silly deaths that shouldn't have happened. So let's see. Yeah, feels good. And versus a Dazzle. So we're probably going to be up against Slark and I think Winter Wyvern I would expect. And yeah, it was a Winter Wyvern. So we're going to look at it from my perspective. Always got started off with a good luck, have fun.
When I say a thing, you know it's true. So I'm calling it right here and now. This one's in the bag.
And right now we're just waiting for the bounties to spawn.
30 seconds to battle.
In terms of starting items, I figured I'd need some armor. Maybe it would have just been better to go stats, but I wanted the armor because I figured Slark would be very aggressive. And I didn't want to fight versus the Slark on the bounty. So yeah. Alright. I mess up the body block. So that always feels good. And now we're in lane. Alright, harass them while they're going on me. And Slark has a Orb of Venom, we see. So they're going to be very aggressive, or at least they should be. That's kind of what that telegraphs. And there I was too afraid, so I should have went in for that last hit. Snapfire's putting out good harass. I'm happy that the lane's just pushing up into me. I don't think they even pull, if memory serves me right. Which is a big mistake on their end. And we get some harass out.
Really no.
And now it's about time to buy an item. And I wait way too long to buy an item, and now I think I get a bracers. Yeah, I was still deciding what I was gonna get. And so I decide for the bracers. Now the bracers I figured would be good because Wood Wyvern does have magic damage, but also if Slark's just gonna steal my stats anyways, may as well have lost stats. So here I make a questionable decision. So I'm farming here. And no, it wasn't here. At one point I just farmed the camp. So yeah, but okay. So we're just gonna go back into lane.
Denied.
Missing middle.
And
Illusion.
I have okay, I don't even know what happened there. Wood Wyvern just got too aggressive. I shield the Snapfire to make sure Slark doesn't end up killing her. I think the shield came out maybe a bit late, but whatever. And right now I'm doing well. I wasn't feeling like I was doing this well, but I was doing pretty well. And I didn't want to waste the mana. And so I get Buckler because I figure I was taking a lot of physical damage, I believe. And we forget about bounties. Oh, okay, no, we didn't get that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But that's certainly something I need to work on. Remembering bounties. And now Slark's just kind of left lane. And
Radiant's
this was a problem that the Slark had, where he left lane really early.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
And am I contesting? Okay, sweet. And Slark just takes a whole bunch of harass. I should probably buy some more tangos. Yeah, I queue it up. But I should have bought the tangos as opposed to buying the branch first, which didn't really make sense. Now my tangos are going to get to me a little late. Snapfire thankfully gives me a shared tango, and we're good to go. And now why am I so defensive here? So I have... Oh, I guess I was just really afraid of the max health damage, but I don't feel like... I feel like I could have maybe stood my ground more there. But we're CSing pretty well, especially compared to the Slark. And do I... Yeah, so I try going in on that to get their clarity. And oh, I think the shield popped, taking it. But I backed out there because I've had too many bad experiences, especially lately, where I go too deep on clarities. That's another weakness I've been having that I noticed. And here I die. So... Okay, so we're eating the tangos. Yeah, this was ambitious. Can that even be dispelled? Cannot be dispelled. Okay, so... Maybe just respecting them more. Is I guess how could have played that differently. But oh, yeah, and then I remember this life stealer or this bloodseeker shows up, gets 2 kills. So that was pretty sweet. Now my Snapfire is helping me out. Oh, he's helping the safe lane out. And we're just kind of doing our own little thing. And I back up, eat some tangos. Woodwarvin's going to keep pushing the lane up with her spam. This Meepo is getting really far ahead. And the Slark is he's still pretty poor. I'm 36-11, he's 27-15, which is decent. A lot of denies going on in this lane. Maybe we've been focusing too much on that. But Slark is ahead of me in economy. Get some more armor going. And this is the weird part because we can't actually see it. I don't know why it's shown in the observers. But Slark at this point just goes to farm. And that is kind of that's part of the issue of doing replay analysis at this rank. It's a lot of times I notice enemies or teammates or myself even, if we're being honest, sometimes like just make very poor decisions. So right there, like there's no reason for him to be this defensive. They can just go on me. Slark is really good versus the Abaddon. I'm checking out the map, and we're just farming. And could I have helped out bot maybe? Part of it was I was thinking, okay, well I need to push my own lane, get tower advantage, and then yeah, I got really aggressive, and we just kind of hit her a bunch. But I say we should back out, but we overstayed. I believe Snapfire dies for this. Do I die as well? Well, Snapfire dies at least, which is unfortunate. So we won way too aggressive. Instead of just being happy with tower damage, we tunnel visioned for the kill. And here I'm gonna go Vlad's because I figure it'll benefit the Juggernaut and the Bloodseeker a lot. The armor is kind of nice too, but I figured we're gonna need some sustained damage. I do think Vlad's was a good choice in this game, but I think I go Medallion later on. Yeah, so I decided not to go with the Vlad, I go Medallion. And I believe my thought process was, oh, okay, I put that on one Meepo, and then that'll just, maybe my teammates will focus that Meepo, which is, don't do that if you're watching this and you think that is a poor line of logic. And then I TP bot because I see my teammates are getting gone on, and they don't die, which is nice. But there's no, I have no lockdown on Abaddon. It's the biggest issue this year. And I have a big problem with wanding when, like, out of combat. And that's a very bad habit. And here I should just be backing up. I need health. Yeah, because that's why I need health. Yeah, so Slark gets me. And we end up getting Death Prophet plus Dazzle plus Slark. So that's nice. And I ping I'm gonna be heading top. Yeah, sorry, ping, just making sure. So, yeah, the Medallion does also benefit, like I can put it on the Bloodseeker for extra armor, which I do. But Meepo does a lot of magic and pure damage, so maybe if the Slark was an issue this game. But I pick up a Heaven's Halberd later to deal with the Slark, so it just doesn't make sense. Maybe I could have ulted earlier. I think I relied too much on the passive ult. I could have ulted earlier to prevent them from attacking me a lot during the pounce. And then I could have ran out. And here I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that the Bloodseeker was in the lane. I had absolutely no idea. So a bit more minimap awareness on my part would go a long way. Negro gives me a little salve. Nice of him. Could have probably just queued me, but and we kill the Bloodseeker. Or the Slark. See an Iron Talon, and now I'm picking up some Lifesteal plus the Ring of Bassi. And at this point, they're going on my teammate, so I just want to save this Bloodseeker. Holy crap, he's so far ahead. He's so far ahead in net worth, and I believe XP as well. Yeah, here, level 18. Next is 60, next is 13, 11, 11. He's out-leveling the Meepo. I don't even know how. This Bloodseeker definitely carried my ass. I don't even know. I don't even know why I walked. I promise you it wasn't for the jukes. I mean, I could have saved the saved my W for if he rooted me, but whatever. And now teammates are fighting. They end up killing the Bloodseeker, and oh, he buys back, TP's in, and cleans house. Meanwhile, Juggernaut has a kind of late TP in. I'm thinking we should go push this tower. I don't think that was a bad call on my part. I think we should push this tower. Alright, cool, let's see what happens. We have a ward down to see anyone TPing in, and at this point I'm just trying to figure out where Winter Wyvern went, but she appears behind us. I can heal up the Snapfire. And we just hunt her down. Which, alright, whatever. Alright, Okay, so Vlad, my courier died at one point. Didn't even notice. And now Vlad's coming. Okay, so here we go. This is an issue. I don't quite remember what happened here, but I can tell you it's not anything good. So I see Slark has come out like this. Yeah, no, he wasn't Shadow Bladed and he was on my map. So I see Slark that he's in this area. And I should be afraid of Slark because I'm Abaddon. And I could have just chopped down one of these trees and then tried to take Outpost. But instead I go for a channel. And now Dazzle's coming, and I should just get out. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Even right now, I wasn't paying attention to the minimap. So, now Meepo's missing. Now they're all missing. And I'm still trying to channel this. It's 22 minutes in. There's no reason to get this objective for another 8 minutes. And so I bait Juggernaut to his death, and then I also die. Please tell me I don't use Wand here. I think I... No. Okay, thankfully I don't use Wand. And then they take the outpost. It's again not that useful. It's the vision, I guess, but there was no reason for me to give my life and especially Juggernaut's life for an objective that's not really gonna matter for another 7 minutes. And now I'm going Heaven's Halberd because I want to, just in case Slark becomes an issue. I figure for the Meepo issue, that's because I'm afraid of Meepo and the Slark. I think those are their ways back into the game. Or, let's say back into the game where their ways to win. I was feeling pretty good at this point. It is a 3k lead, but that's... I guess it's a decent amount, but it's not great. It's not like we're getting overrun or anything, especially in objectives. When we look at objectives, we're exactly equal. Now I'm just farming. And maybe I could have farmed this area, but they were mostly missing. So the Meepos weren't being shown, and Dazzle... Okay, Dazzle was. Slark wasn't, though. And here, okay, cool. I decided to... Nope. Am I backing off? Okay, here... Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. And then I get out. Thankfully, I timed that perfectly, just out of coincidence. If I had put it on and then he rooted me, then that would be an issue. And here he roots me, but it's fine, and then doesn't do anything. I don't do any attack damage. And here, alright, let's see, what do I do here? Okay, now I turn onto this Death Prophet. Oh, one other thing that Vlad has is the armor for the ghosts. And now I'm getting low, I don't have my ult up. Kinda backing off, but making sure Bloodseeker is okay. And okay. I was checking out, yeah, so the Necro and the Snapfire were both building Guardian Greaves, which I thought was pretty funny, especially since at the beginning of the match, while we were picking, I was thinking about picking Underlord for Guardian Greaves. Well, I was thinking about picking Underlord for a different reason, but then I asked the Snapfire if she's going Greaves build. I'm trying to remember why oh, it was against the Dazzle, that's why I wanted the Greaves. But Abaddon does pretty much the same. And now I'm stunned, got Winter's Cursed, but we kill the Meepo. The Meepo, it wasn't a Meepo Smurf, but I thought the Meepo was alright. Okay, so Not a lot of objectives we can take. We can take, actually, this would be the time to take their shrine. But no, I TP back down to defend, and then do I just... Okay, cool, so I stick around for a bit. And... yeah, and again, this has just been a not great item. I haven't had mana issues at all. Even when I was using my abilities a lot. And so, and I even went the Vladimir's offering, so I think Medallion was just a poor choice this game. Doesn't really help us kill that many people. They have a lot of saves anyways. And here, yeah, she gets the kill. And I'm doing pretty crap in net worth. And here there was some argument as to whether or not Snapfire was going to pick up Heaven's Halberd, but we decided it's probably just better to get, and I've just wasted so much time to get, like, for me to get Heaven's Halberd at least. What am I even doing here? Oh, they said the enemy said that we should smoke when I asked if I could borrow their lighter. Did we smoke on top of a... We smoked on top of an enemy word. Okay. And they break the smoke, and we go in. And I... Okay, so Snapfire ult kills the Meepo. And we end up killing Death Prophet. Did I use the medallion there? Even? Oh, I did at one point. Oh, wow. Look at that value. Okay, so Death Prophet took -5 armor. And I was trying to save the Bloodseeker, but he goes too far in, and then I can't save him. And I was gonna leave that for Snapfire to take, but then Meepo shows up, and I TP all the way bot, but then I realized that she might actually live. So yeah, but again, I preemptively used the shield instead of using it for the cleanse. I used it just for the health. Which, by using it for the cleanse, you're using it for the health as well. So, yeah, there's no reason to do that. Okay, and we're going and we're going. Okay, so now I'm gonna get the Solar Crest, which at least gives only the attack speed, I want to say, to allies. Yeah, it gives a bunch of attack speed, movement speed, and then it also gives them the armor. So at least I can buff up our Bloodseeker, and at least that's one use for the medallion. Again, I'm still not even sure how I feel about it, but it definitely helped out my carries this game. So I guess that's the good news. And that's what's mostly there for. I've just been farming terribly this game, like just awfully. Part of it is I've just been like walking around, doing nothing. Like here, I'm not doing anything. I'm still not doing anything. Okay, now I get some creeps. And it's hard because we're all just kind of holed up in our base, but I'm also one of the tankiest people, so maybe I should just ask to support, hey, you want to just come hang out with me, hang out in the jungle while I go farm the actual lane. A lot of red and orange. And here I say, okay, I might farm the lane. Nope, I don't. I I run back to my 5-man team. And I will. Okay, so I get the Heaven's Halberd for the Slark again, and there's a Minotaur Horn that I figure, hey, I could use that. It's nice on me. And then we have a magic lamp now. And I'm just kind of aimless for these fights. And right there, I put the medallion on her when she came and be auto-attacked, which is just kind of a waste. But, I mean, there's barely any cooldown.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
There, I was just kind of walking around very indecisive. I was very indecisive this game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Okay, and so they have a 7k gold lead. It definitely didn't feel like they had that big of a gold lead. But part of it was I was farming like crap, like I said. There's a lot of farm in the lanes that I could have, when we were just running around, I could have taken.
Tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Which is hard because they weren't showing, but
Dire's bottom tower has
I definitely feel like I really could have farmed better. And here we take 2 lanes of racks and we go up in our gold lead, and I should have sent the magic lamp back to base by now. And I die here. My team gets out. Thank God I'm worth nothing. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah. Juggernaut. So one of the reasons that push went so well is because we had Leveler on Juggernaut, which also gives him a bunch of attack speed. But he decided to go for Prince's Knife, which gives attack projectile speed and can hex someone every 12 seconds with an auto attack. But yeah, we were all kind of laughing about it, saying, "Jug, please just take the leveler." And he didn't take it. And I see a fight going on, and I help out the bare minimum that I can. And I don't know why would Wyvern used her ult on me. And right now, I'm just fighting this lady. I just left Snapfire to deal with that. I say I'm not dealing with this lady anymore. Oh man. I didn't need to come back here. I could have just kept pushing with the wave. Should just trust my teammates. So we got 3 buybacks, and what a goal swing. We just kept winning fights. Slark shows up, I disarm him. He can't do much. Why does it have his me? Oh, because it's a healing war. And I use my medallion on Juggernaut. Oh, and I pick up the plate mail for Shiva's guard. And the reason Shiva's guard is it'll slow the attack speed of Slark, but it'll also deal the area of effect damage versus the Meepa. And I think the plate mail would be better than the wand in this case. So I'm always too attached to give up my wand. Yeah, okay. Did I just sell it? Okay. I guess I'm not gonna use it in comparison to the other items, but it could definitely be argued that Bracer is inferior to Wand. Not 100% sure about that though. Wand has been giving me a lot of health burst this game though. Okay. And now wait. Okay, I couldn't count for a second. Okay, so now they have a 7k gold swing. What even happened there? What was that? Bloodseeker. Oh, they killed Juggernaut and then they killed Snapfire. And then they farmed map a bunch. Because they're maybe farming more than we are. We have a kind of a vision problem. Are they dewarding us or I don't even know what's going on. But we have only defensive wards, so it's a bit hard. I pinged that, I was saying, does anyone else want that? Or else I'll take it, and Juggernaut really wanted it. I can't push bot right now. I don't really want to go mid. So we should have gone like a smoke gank going or something, because this is just I haven't hit a creep in so long. Oh, I was looking at items. I believe was there a Roshan taken? I don't know. But I clear wave, farm ancients. I could have maybe farmed that. Some people have showed mid and top, but no. At that point, that's too far. Okay. All right. Here's the issue. I see that it's 45 minutes. No, it's 54 minutes. In 7 seconds, there will be bounties here. The safest place for bounties for them to pick up is right here. They're playing safe. I remember this because I genuinely wasn't even thinking. I was just like, hey, bounties, and then I just feed. And then I just feed. And I'm still feeding. And Snapfire. Poor Snapfire dies. Or, no. Okay, Snapfire gets out. Thankfully. And that was a almost 1k gold swing for them. I say gold swing, but gold increase. And now they're 13k up us. So I say, oh, it's double damage. They're gonna take it. And Juggernaut ults. And I don't remember what the heck happens here. Okay, so Bloodseeker is in. Bloodseeker is messing crap up. And Bloodseeker, okay, so they don't end up killing Jug or Bloodseeker with the ult. We kill the Meepo. I say we killed him. They kill the Meepo. How did... You should tell me I've seen this fight now. At one point Necro dies and I don't notice it. And then Meepo shows up. And then Meepo dies. So they just have, we have just a lot of AoE damage. And maybe that was something I should have considered too, that my teammates would itemize to deal with the Meepo, so... I mean, I didn't end up changing my build that much, but yeah. And my medallion has given my teammates some armor, but they're both at 72% now, but could be argued that helped them earlier. And does this game still go on? No, the game's almost done. It's like 10 more minutes. Okay, Slark jumps in, Slark dies. And we take towers. We take towers. And we take it. the ancients. Oh, I don't do any damage. It's okay. And that's game. Okay. So, some things for myself to work on. The itemization, I need to think about it a bit more. I just said, hey, you know, I go medallion most games on Abaddon. It should be fun. So itemization could be worked on. Even then, up until just now, I only remembered that. Oh yeah, it's for my carries. So that's something to keep in mind. The reasons behind the itemization as well, and also trying to coordinate with my team. Maybe we can do some sort of smoke gank. Maybe I could be more aggressive in the farm that I take instead of just hanging around not doing anything. And so yeah, I do think the Heavens, the Lads, and the Shivas were all good choices. I just, you know, I kicked myself a bit from the down and courage. And so yeah, that was Abaddon. That was my game as Abaddon, and hopefully next game goes better, and I can learn from this, and hopefully y'all can learn from it too. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.